Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I'm bringing you episode 17 of my Let's Play of the Honeysuckle seed by Honeysuckle. Now I have made some big changes even since my last video, where I told you that the villagers had been disappearing and the horses had been disappearing. And I made some changes to my walls. I planted my trees. I did some other things, but a big change now is that I have taller buildings over here because I realized that when my villagers got to 10 and got their first golem, they didn't seem to be making any more villagers. I think I got 2 more after that, and so I needed more doors. So in the meantime, my grandson Ethan, who is 11 and loves to play Minecraft and do all the command block things and everything, told me that there was a clone command in Minecraft, and I'm going to do a tutorial on that. Not here, but I'm going to make a separate tutorial in a super flat world showing exactly how to do that, because I don't think I've seen anybody else actually do a tutorial on that. I've read about it, and it works in 1.8. It's not something that's coming up. It's something that we already have, and I had no idea. It's basically copy and paste. So I am going to do that tutorial probably starting really soon after I get this video done. Now this may be the last video that I do. I'm not sure. I know that Honeysuckle has been having troubles with her world because it is adding pieces of chunks into, like whole parts of mountains into buildings that she's already completed and ruining it, taking away the things that are in her chests and everything. Her episode 17 explains about that. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to take a look at it and see what's happening. I think maybe it has to do with the VBOs being on or being off. There seem to be a few things that say that you want to change your video settings if that might be happening. Also, she might want to be updating her graphics driver. I don't really know. Also, make sure that Java is updated. I haven't seen any comments from her since she actually made that video in which she said she probably was going to have to scrap that world and either start over or just not do the world anymore. And I hope that she doesn't just scrap it. But anyway, I'm getting down to the point where I've done kind of what I wanted to do, and I've been out quite a ways, and I have some things I could do just to come in and relax, but I probably won't make any more videos after this. At any rate, I wanted to show you just another little bit of the mechanics about how I have named all these guys. As you can see, we have here the Armory Guard. He's one of my latest blacksmiths to be born, and I was running out of things, and he is the only armorer, so I just decided to make him the Armory Guard. I have, what do we have here? One of the butchers. He was one of my latest ones, running out of butcher names also. He is actually a butcher. You're going to be trading him for meat. So he is the meat clerk. We already have the butcher man right here, and several others that are either, there is one leather worker, and I just called him the leather guy. So I have lots and lots of clerics, lots and lots of bookkeepers, or librarians. This is the farmhand's helper. He was born not too long ago. Now the 2 little guys that are running around right now that I will be stopping here shortly and going into NBT Explorer, and I suppose I should probably make some kind of a tutorial about that at some point. I have named this guy the church clerk, which is what cleric is. I've been running out of pastor names of any type, so he is the church clerk. And then there is a new little farmer guy here somewhere, and right now he just has on him, here he is, the tag farmer. And the reason that I name now, that the cleric won't change, so he has his full name. He won't change when he grows up. He will be a cleric, and there is no other way for him to go. I'm hoping that this little guy is a fisherman. The fisherman is the only type farmer that I don't have, and obviously you can click on him for all night long if you want, and he will not do anything except nod his head at you. And he does not yet have a profession. He has a profession, but not a career. So as soon as we find out what his career is, then I will be going into NBT Explorer, and I will be renaming him into whatever, if he's a fisherman, he'll probably get something like Fisherman. I don't know. I'm running out of any type of clever names. So maybe he'll be the head fisher, or the kingfisher, because that makes him sound like, one of those birds. That sounds pretty good. I might name him that because he'd be the only fisherman. And I think they have pretty much stopped making babies now, even with the extra doors that they have on their village out of those nice cloned pieces. that's how I made those. And then I put the stairs in, and I connected those two were made out of the two that were bottom here, and then I just filled in here underneath the stairs, which go up the other side, to give them a couple more doors, which they love opening and closing, obviously. Noisy, noisy, noisy villagers. I added doors at ends that didn't have them before, and over here are the stairs going up, and they are just busy all the time because villagers love to climb stairs. They're just keep it busy. Now the golems, everything, all mobs like to get into the water. So obviously this is their hot tub here, or it's not hot. Obviously, they like to get in here. They can get in and out of there just like you and I can. It's not a problem because I made it safe. I'm going to show you if I can get Mr. Librarian out of the way here. Let me get a dirt block into my hand. All right, underneath here, I moved the well is what I did. It was down there, and I'll tell you the reason I did it in just a moment. But this underneath there, as you can see, is the prerequisite 11 layers deep. And it is underneath there too, but I didn't want to have that hole there because baby zombies could come through there, and it would have been a whole lot more hassle than it was worth. Also, my babies could have gotten out of there. So I'm hoping that moving the well closer to these buildings will make the villagers use them. Only once or twice have I seen a villager in here, and they don't seem to want to come up here. They will congregate usually in the buildings that are closest to the well. And you can move the well. I have done it before, and it doesn't hurt the village anyway. It can go ahead and prosper without the village, except for there are a few things that that well is tied into, not life shattering or totally crucial after the village is recognized. It won't be recognized as a village without that well. But anyway, I moved it. It's there. Now they have their little dunking tank there. And they are busy, busy, busy and running around like little queen bees everywhere. So I do have obviously more than 20. I think there are 24 now. And I think that's probably where it's going to end. So, yep, prosperous village. Nice little town. Busy place. No longer lonely. Lots of trees. I have everything I need right here, and I have a new mine shaft to explore. Have my sheep up there that are in colors. I'll probably keep the map and play it occasionally, but not all the time. But this is probably my last video on this map, and I want to thank Honeysuckle for sending out that little challenge and giving me this really, really fun time. And I've also enjoyed commenting back and forth with her on her videos. And I hope that she doesn't give up on videos entirely, even if she gives up on the map. So I will say goodbye for my Honeysuckle series and wish you all well, and thanks for watching.